Can you believe some of LeBron James' stats are so mind-blowing they might never be broken? Let's break down LeBron's most jaw-dropping records, including his unmatched scoring streaks and playoff dominance. We'll also uncover some surprising stats that showcase why he's truly one of a kind. Stay tuned for all this and more, only here on Sports Frenzy TV. Hey everyone, let's talk about something we all love: records. Specifically, NBA records. Some are iconic, others are underrated. But one thing is clear: no record is truly untouchable, right? I mean, think about it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record was once considered the holy grail of unbreakable stats. People thought it would stand forever. But then LeBron James came along, and in 39 years, what was once untouchable became history. And then there's Ray Allen's three-point record. Who could have imagined we'd see anyone even come close? Enter Steph Curry. He didn't just break it. He obliterated it, and it only took him 11 years to do so. Records are, after all, meant to be broken. But today, I want to share a LeBron James that's so unbelievable, so jaw-dropping, that I honestly think it might stand the test of time. Let's dive in with this. Active 10-plus point scoring streaks. Some big names here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is holding strong at 72 games. Lauri Markkanen, a bit of surprise, makes the list. And Kevin Durant, he's second with 188 games. Impressive. But here's the thing. Those numbers don't even come close to what LeBron's done. LeBron James has an active streak of 1,222 consecutive games, scoring at least 10 points. Let me say that again. 1,222 games. This streak has been alive and kicking since January 2007. Just for perspective, many of today's stars weren't even in high school when this started. If we put these streaks into a visual chart, it'd be ridiculous. Everyone else, way down here. LeBron is way up there in his own league. And that's just active streaks. If you look at all-time records, LeBron still sits at the top. He's so far ahead that it's hard to even compare. It's one of those stats that make you stop and say, is this even real? But let's not stop there, because LeBron isn't just about consistency. He's a force of nature. The guy is 6'9", 250 pounds, and moves like a freight train. He finishes through contact in ways that defy logic. Pull him down by the shoulders, he'll still make it. Hug him mid-air, doesn't matter. Smack him on the head, he's still converting, and won. He does this so often that it's become routine. Over his entire career, LeBron has averaged more than 1 and 1 per game. Let's put that in context. Kevin Durant averages .64. James Harden, known for drawing fouls, averages .62. Even dominant players like Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic are under 1 per game. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes closest at .99. But none of them, not even Giannis, touch LeBron's total number of and ones. The sheer volume of these plays is what makes it so mind-blowing. And here's the wild part. He's not slowing down. Last season, at 39 years old in his 21st year in the league, LeBron had 74 and ones in 71 games. That was the 6th most in the NBA. Let that sink in. Most players aren't even in the league at 39, let alone performing at this level. But LeBron is still bullying defenders and finishing through contact like he's in his prime. Now, let's shift gears and talk about LeBron's playoff dominance, because this is where things get really interesting. His all-time playoff rankings are absurd. He's first in points, fourth in rebounds, second in assists, first in steals, and 11th in blocks. Combine all of those and you get a total of 13,570. That's insane. To give you an idea, no other player in NBA history has even hit 10,000. Tim Duncan, one of the greatest ever, is still 4,000 behind. Of course, longevity plays a role here, but it's not just about being around for a long time. It's about dominating every facet of the game against the best competition. And LeBron has done that in ways we've never seen before. Let's not forget his NBA Finals appearances. He's been to the finals 10 times, more than 27 other franchises. Only the Lakers, Celtics, and Warriors have been there more often. But the wildest part? From 2011 to 2018, LeBron made 8 consecutive finals appearances. That streak alone would rank as the second longest in NBA history if he were a team, only behind the 1960s Celtics dynasty. People criticize LeBron for being on super teams, but here's a thought. What if he was the super team? The 2016 NBA Finals is a perfect example. That series was his masterpiece. He became the first player to lead both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. And he didn't just do it in any series. He did it against the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, the greatest regular season team ever, coming back from a 3-1 deficit. That's the kind of performance we'll probably never see again. But there's another side to LeBron's greatness, his versatility. He's the ultimate all-around player. Let me show you what I mean. Players with the most seasons of 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Kevin Durant each have 8. Oscar Robertson has 9. LeBron, he has 20. Let that sink in. You could cut his career in half and he'd still lead this stat. And here's one more stat to really put it into perspective. I created a formula to measure versatility by combining players' all-time rankings in points, rebounds, and assists. The lower the score, the better. Kobe Bryant, for example, is 4th in points, 116th in rebounds, and 33rd in assists, giving him a score of 153. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, with all his dominance, scores 54. But LeBron is in a league of his own with a score of just 35. There's simply no one like him. Now, let's address a fun little mystery about LeBron. The elusive 27-7-7 game. Throughout his career, LeBron has averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. But somehow, he's never finished a single game with that exact stat line. Social media has gone wild over this stat, calling it the LeBron. Every time he gets close, the internet holds its breath, waiting for history to be made. It seems impossible, right? According to some very complicated math, the odds of this not happening are less than 0.2%. Yet, here we are. LeBron has come painfully close 14 times, in fact, where he was either 1 point, rebound, or assist away. The closest he came was in February 2022 against the Trail Blazers. He had 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists with 40 seconds left. One more assist and history would have been made. But then he scored again, finishing with 30 points instead. So the wait continues. Before we wrap up, let's dive into an intriguing bonus fact about LeBron's career. While he's known for his scoring, his free throw shooting often doesn't get much spotlight. Traditionally, LeBron has been criticized for his performance at the line, generally shooting around 70%. However, he's shown notable improvement over the years, especially in clutch situations. During the 2020 to 2021 NBA season, his free throw accuracy in the final 5 minutes of a tight game, where the score difference was 5 points or less, exceeded 78%. This improvement not only underscores his relentless focus and determination to enhance his game, but also his ability to deliver when the pressure is at its peak. It's these subtleties in LeBron's gameplay that continue to solidify his status as a basketball legend, proving that true greatness always finds a way to evolve. Now, one thing is clear. LeBron James is a once-in-a-lifetime player. His records, his dominance, his versatility, they all add up to a legacy that will be hard to match. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny his greatness. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I've got new videos dropping every week, and your support means the world. Thanks for watching, and always remember, LeBron is the king.